pulling to the trailhead right now. I hear something fairly fresh. Looks like something animal may have regurgitated something there. I don't know what it is. All right, we come across some more bones. Big bones. What's this device? Strange. I'm trying to get the light right. Oh shit. I see honeycomb. It's a freaking hornet's nest is what it is. 9% activate. Somebody or something was storing food here. Let's get out of here. There will be a reward, a decent reward for you, so contact me. Saturday, December 16th, 2023, 4:57 a.m. I'd planned to leave at 5 a.m., so we are a little bit ahead of schedule. Couldn't really sleep. I woke up at 3 a.m. and just decided to stay up and drink a little coffee and kind of get ready for the trip and everything. Right now it's showing 42 degrees outside. It's cold. I'm not even gonna bother stopping at the Golden Arches up there. I know they're not open till 5, and even then it's kind of iffy. I've got some food with me. Heading out to the Desert National Wildlife Reserve again for another adventure. Heading up the highway. I know it's a little, you gotta really be alert, because I know from our law enforcement days, this is the time when you see a lot of drunks on the road. So people are asleep, they've been drinking. This guy that just put his brake lights on, you can see he's got no headlights. He's driving with his headlights off. He was swerving across lanes. So that may very well be an intoxicated driver coming from not downtown on the strip. So you really gotta be careful of people like that. And it just goes to show you, that's why I like going into the mountains where there's no people around. It's a lot safer in my own opinion than getting on the road sometimes. Heading up the lonely highway towards the turnoff of the Desert National Wildlife Reserve. Off to your right, those reflectors are part of a turtle fence that the state officials put up to keep the desert tortoises from crossing the highway. I didn't realize there was reflectors on them. But you can clearly see the fence outline, how it kind of follows the contour of the ground there. A little bit of traffic on the road this morning. Temperature showing 36 degrees, which is very cold. May even get colder once we're out there. I've got some under layers on, so I even have that kind of military polypro, which does a fantastic job of keeping me warm. But I do expect it to get a little warmer during the day. So let's keep on going and get to this turnoff up here. Trying to find the turnoff. Obviously there's no light or anything, so I'm going to slow down a little bit, and looks like it's right here, and I just missed it. Crap. Alright, so you can see how black and dark it is tonight. I actually just backed up on the highway there. Thankfully there was no traffic around. Made it to Corn Creek Road here, so I turn off the off-road lighting, which really does make a big difference in the darkness. So that's without and that's with. So we'll keep the off-road lighting on for the rest of the trip until the sun comes out. But I'm gonna stop by the sign and we'll air down there, do a quick intro, and then we're gonna head straight out to where we're going. It's gonna be dark probably until the trailhead. That's fine, prepared for it. Not the first time I've been out there in the dark. But yeah, you never know what you're gonna see after when there's no sun out there, animals come out or anything. So Saturday, December 16th, 2023, at the Desert National Wildlife Refuge. 36 degrees Fahrenheit. It is chilly, cold. 5:15 in the morning here. The sun isn't even close to coming up yet. It is dark. You can see Las Vegas off in the distance perhaps. What are we doing out here at the crack of dawn? Dawn's not even cracked yet. Well, my friends, I want to be out of the trailhead at 7 a.m. So we're going to head up here a little bit. I'll air down just before we get to dirt, and we're going to go right back to the mysterious mine. Now, that's just going to be really quick. Last time I was out there with Woodchuck, I seem to have dropped the microphone he gave me, and I believe it's right at the mine where I left the backpack. So I'm gonna go out there and try to find it. Hopefully the sun should well be up, or on its way of being up once we get out there. Once we're done there, we're gonna head to Quail Springs. There is an old mine that is about 3 miles past the trailhead. I'm gonna go out to the old mine and check that. Looks like a couple of tailings piles, so I know there's a shaft or an adit out there. We're gonna check that out, but without further ado, it's cold out here. Let's get back in the truck and get going. All right, off to the air down here. We're gonna try to get down to about 20 to 25 PSI. We're gonna need on this rough terrain. Lower tire pressure is gonna help us a lot, and we'll be able to have a much smoother ride. So let's air down and keep on going. 25, 24, 26, all about the same on the money. So yeah, I typically want to get a little bit lower than that, but that's fine for right now for what we're doing. Let's go. That means it'll be a non-stop flight out to the out of the trailhead, and hopefully the sun will be up by then. Thank goodness this gate is open. The gate typically opens at 4 a.m. I wasn't sure if it would be, but fortunately it is. So that's it. We're gonna keep on going, head out to the trailhead. Let's turn on our light bar, and let's do this. Now it is 36 outside according to the thermometer there in the truck, and a lot of you would have the heat turned up because it's cold inside the truck here, but not me. I don't have the heat on at all. Just natural. It's not that cold inside the truck, but I don't want to be inside a really hot truck and then go outside in the cold. I'm going to try to regulate my body temp a little bit better than that. So it'll help a little bit once we get out there. The visitor center is just up here, and then just past that we'll turn off on a dirt road, and it'll be dirt for the rest of the time to the trailhead. And hopefully by the time we get there, we might see a pretty nice sunrise over Las Vegas. We'll see. All right, we're going to make the turn right here and get on dirt. Like I said, we're making good time. 5:28 in the morning. I plan to leave at 5 a.m. We left a little bit earlier. I was actually set the alarm for 4 a.m., but I couldn't sleep and just ended up waking up at 3 and just said screw it, just stayed up and drank some coffee. So that's fine. We'll get an early start on the day, and I really want to get an early start because, as you know, it gets darker earlier this time of year. And today's, like I said, it's a double whammy. We got to hike to the old mine and back. Hopefully find that microphone from Woodchuck that we from Woodchuck's visit, and if we do find it, great. And then we're going to come back, and my goal is to do the Quail Springs hike, not Dove Springs, Quail Springs hike, and see these old mines out there. I saw the tailings piles. I know there's a mine out there. Is it open? Is it a prospect pit? Is it sealed? I don't know. We won't know till we get there. There's literally no information on these mines. But for right now, we're going to traverse up here Mormonwell Road and keep on going. Don't really need GPS. I know where I'm going, but I don't want to assume. It's dark. You can see up there. Really, all you can see is what's right in front of you. Very easy to get confused. So just to make sure we're on the right track, I'm going to use the GPS, and also keeping the phone plugged in helps keeping the battery charged. I do have a spare battery just in case, but you know, like I said, I know these roads, I know where I'm going, but I don't want to leave anything to chance. I want to get out there and get this done. The off-road light makes a big difference here in the dark. I didn't think I'd use it as much as I do, but I do every now and then when I'm out after dark like this, and it does make a big difference. I wish I had more off-road lighting, but so back there when I was airing down, I was focused on, you know, adjusting the right tire pressure and everything. When you're out here after dark, you know, you really got to keep your wits about you and be aware of your surroundings. Not only could, you know, an animal predator sneak up on you, but of course a two-legged kind of person. And while it's extremely unlikely, you just never know. I don't trust people, so you really got to pay attention to your surroundings and, you know, make sure you know what's going on, even if it's dark. GPS really helps at night navigating this. You can see Las Vegas out there. Let me turn off the stop and turn off the lights really quick, and I'll show you the, if you can see the city. I don't know if you can. Yeah, that's Las Vegas way out there. So turn the lights back on, keep on going. Really kind of cool. Where we're going, it'll be significantly closer, like 15 miles closer. So if the sun's not up yet, we'll get some epic video of the sunrise over Las Vegas. Let's keep on going down this road. It's a little rough. I don't remember it being this rough, but clearly it was. Looks like we got a camper up here. Camping is allowed out here. 41 degrees. It actually warmed up a little bit, believe it or not. Yeah, here we go. Campers right there. They're probably fast asleep, wondering what we're doing here if they're awake. So we'll keep on going. It's always not a good thing when you're camping and you hear a vehicle approaching, especially before the sun comes up. But at any rate, let's keep on going down this dirt road. Shouldn't really get too much rougher than this. I've been down this road many times, and you know, nothing really major, but still you want to use caution, especially after dark. All right, you can see the sun coming up already. It's turn the light off here a second. Yeah. All right, you can see the sun coming up. It's going to be a beautiful sunrise, so we're out here at the right time. Let's keep on going, turn the lights back on, and keep moving. And we're almost to trailhead. Just tearing through the desert here, the crack of dawn. No big deal. We're almost to trailhead, so we'll keep on going. I'm going a little bit faster than I normally would. Well, I mean, this is about my normal speed, but I know this section of the road, there are some rocks, but there shouldn't be any major obstacles to worry about, and it's fairly soft ground, so nothing really hard. You just got to keep your eyes open for these turns and anything else that might be in the road. A lot of people nowadays are so deeply focused on television, internet, daily life, you know, traffic, work, family, whatever. Your mind really never gets to function because it's continually processing information. When you come out here, none of that applies. You are 100% focused on what you're doing. And driving down this road here at 6 a.m. just before the sun comes up, I'm completely focused on this, and without any other, you know, input to my mind, your mind really just kind of goes and just, you know, weird thoughts can come in your mind, and it's really kind of a cleansing where all the things that clouded your mind before are gone, and you're just focused on what's right ahead, what's in front of you. So in a way, it's really kind of nice because it just it kind of clears your mind. You can see the sun coming up out there. I could barely see the lights of Las Vegas. We're getting closer, and it should be a pretty stunning sunrise. All right, that's a stunning sunrise. This is too good to waste. I'm gonna have to get out and take a picture of this. Look at that, that's amazing, isn't it? I shut off the headlights just to kind of show you the sunrise there over Las Vegas. I gotta take some pictures. It's a cold one today. Let's turn on the headlights just for safety reasons. Yeah, it's a cold one today. I was just standing outside for about 5 or 10 minutes taking pictures. It's really chilly, so we're almost at trailhead. We'll get out, put our gear on, and start walking. I'm hoping it'll warm up as we do. But 39 degrees, and with a little bit of wind, it's chilly. So, but you know, we'll get out here and do what we got to do. Trailhead's just right up here, but you can see the lights of Las Vegas off in the distance. Hopefully, I can see them. Can't really see the strip from here based on the angle that we're at, but the sun's not quite up yet. You can see the sun coming up over the mountains over there, so clearly that's east. But we're getting closer, and the trailhead should be just right up here. Okay, Mysterious Mine, take 3. Las Vegas out there in the distance. We stashed our truck just off the road, and I've got 6:45. We just started the clock, and we are going to hightail it to the Mysterious Mine. Like I said, last time I was out here with Woodchuck, my trusted companion, partner in crime, he gave me his microphone for his camera that he was filming with, and wireless microphone that is, and it I attached it on my backpack here, and when I took it off the mine, I think it fell off. So I hope it's at the mine, otherwise we're gonna waste our time and do 4 miles for nothing. I did not eat yet. Not really hungry. I do have some food in the backpack, freeze-dried food. We got beef stew, Cliff Bar, and some beef jerky if I get hungry. But I do have some cold cut sandwiches in the truck left over from this week. I did not make breakfast. I do prefer breakfast first thing in the morning, but I did not bring any just in the interest of time, and we had these sandwiches ready to go. So I just grabbed those and threw them in there. It's cold out, so they'll probably be fine. I don't think they're gonna go bad or anything. And like I said, it's 6:45 right now, and it's cold out here, but it's not that windy. And I think as long as we keep moving at a brisk pace, it's gonna be perfectly fine. Beautiful this time of morning. Great day for hiking. So yeah, we're gonna get out here and like I said, hightail it to the mine. Try to find the microphone and come back. I'm not gonna do a lot of filming on this hike here unless I see something notable, interesting. So this is just kind of an intro. But when I get back to the truck, the plan is to saddle up, head back the way we came to a certain point, and then we're gonna hike to the Quail Springs mines from out there. And that is 3.5 miles each way. So we're looking at 6, 7, 8, we're looking at a 10-mile day. It's going to be a big one, and considering I had less than 6 hours of sleep last night, it's going to be a big one. So let's keep on going, get to where we're going, stay focused, and yeah, that's what's up. All right, for this hike, I am wearing the Altama boots. These are much lighter and comfortable than the Bellevilles, even though holy cow. Holy cow. You remember I don't know if I told you last week, I said I lost a glove out here. What are the chances? Wow, this trip is already fruitful. Here it is. My lost glove. Yes. All right, let's keep on going. You can see the sun starting to come up. It's shining on the top of the mountains out there. It really is a beautiful time of day. What are the chances of finding that glove out here? So it was my right-handed glove, and obviously I have a brand spanking new pair that I've ordered since our last trip out here. But yeah, I lost it out here because I take it off to use the phone and check things, because you can't really use the touchscreen with gloves on. So I take it off, and it's usually in my hand, but more often than not it usually falls and I'll usually see it. But there is another lost glove out here. I believe it's the Blackgate Canyon hike. It's out there somewhere. You out there and you find that glove, I'll buy you a beer. If you're a drinking age. If you're not, then a soda pop or something. But at any rate, it was just kind of nice that I found that glove. Keep fingers crossed and hope I can find Woodchuck's microphone out here at the mine. We're making good progress. Army basic training back in 1992. Our end of basic training fitness test. I ran 2 miles in 13.94 minutes, I believe just under 14 minutes. 2 miles. Couldn't do that today, but that's pretty good by anyone's standards. Well, if I could do that now, this would be a 30-minute hike. But this is uneven terrain, and clearly I'm not in my early 20s like I was back then. There's the sun. All right, I'm gonna be breathing heavy. Not so much because it's uphill, because I'm moving fast. That's how I usually walk, but I'm just trying to get this done. There's a little pocket cave up there. Bone locker should be right up here. I'm not going to stop at the bone locker. You've seen it in the other videos. Just want to get to that mine, because that's the likely place of the microphone. And if we're lucky enough to see it somewhere around here on the ground, all the better. We'll turn back at that point. But I'm pretty sure it's at the mine, because that's where I took the backpack off. Like I was saying earlier about these Altamas, I wore them because they're lightweight and comfortable like a tennis shoe. But like a tennis shoe, they're not very durable. I would say these are probably consumer grade boots. The military grade boots are much tougher. And the soles on these, almost completely worn down. But I hate to throw them away after just a few hikes. And I did get them on clearance, so I'm gonna keep going, because for this terrain we're on, they're fine. I don't expect any rocks or climbs today, so they're going to be okay for what we're using them for. And since this is probably going to be a 10-miler today, I want the most comfortable boots possible. All right, this way. That wash will get us out wrong direction, so I think this is the old ancient road we're trying to follow here. It's a pass right up there, that saddle. Old mine. Believe it or not, oh, we just hit the 1 mile mark. So we're halfway, a little bit more than halfway. It doesn't seem like it, but that's almost a mile away up there. And we're, so get up there, look for that microphone, hopefully it's there. And if it is, we're gonna turn right around, come right back, get in the truck, eat breakfast on the way, and get to the next trailhead. There's a little rock cairn behind that bush that Woodchuck found last time we were here. We're just coming up, other than coffee, a quick protein shake, and some vitamins I haven't eaten today. It's probably fine. We'll eat when we get back. We traverse some ground, and just looking around, seeing what else is out here. They just run the saddle. On the clock, 23 minutes, 1.25 miles. We're moving. And it's gonna be even better on the way back. Pretty good considering we didn't have breakfast today. There on the clock, 25 minutes, 1.35 miles heart rate, 151 beats per minute. Oh, mine's right up there. We're almost there. We're almost there. You can barely see the sun coming up. Beyond those mountains. On the clock, heart rate's gone from 155 down to 132. 1.4 miles, 27 minutes. There's the mysterious mine. You can see the tailings pile. I'm gonna roll film for this. We are looking for a DJI wireless microphone. It's got the fuzz ball on top of it, kind of wind guard, and it should be just on the other side of this mine where I laid my backpack down a couple weeks ago when Woodchuck was out here. If we're lucky, it's gonna be there. I am fairly certain it is out here somewhere, unless somebody grabbed it, but I don't think anybody's been here. You never know. It's always possible. If it's not there, we'll have to keep our eyes peeled on the way back and see if we can see it laying on the ground somewhere. Oh my gosh, don't lose my balance. It's a long way down. All right, almost there. Come on, baby, let it be here. Let it be here. A mysterious mine. No, I don't think it fell down the mysterious mine. Possible, but highly unlikely. It should be over here somewhere. So I'm gonna carefully look around. Okay, this is where I set my backpack. I don't see it. I don't see the damn thing. Dang it, I don't see it. I'm looking. My backpack was here by this bush. I'm looking and I don't see it. I could have sworn there's the only place I put my backpack. Now it's always possible someone else was here and grabbed it, but I'm just not seeing it. It's gray, and like I said, it has that fuzzy fuzz top on it, and I just don't see it anywhere. That's right where I put my backpack. All right. Dang it. I'm gonna stop filming and just look around really carefully. Really disappointing. I even just had a video chat with Woodchuck, and he's in Texas and helped me search for it by video. So I don't see it. It is a DJI microphone. It has that little fuzz ball on top, kind of wind protector for the mic. It should have been right here where I put my backpack. The only other alternative is it fell off on the trail somewhere. Very possible that it did. Not sure. I'll say this, if you know about the mine, if you hiked out here, if you found this microphone anywhere, this DJI microphone, there will be a reward, a decent reward for you. So contact me, Instagram, comment on the video or something, preferably Instagram or email message. If you found this microphone by some chance and you have it, and you want to get it back to me, there will be a reward, a cash reward. So let me know. Like I said, if you have it, and no, don't just buy a brand new one for me. Or for Woodchuck. This kind of want this one, but like I said, if by some chance somebody hiked out here, just let me know and you'll be rewarded. That's about it. No microphone. What can you do? We tried. I'm gonna head back right now. I'm gonna hightail it back to the truck and we'll get on to our next point, and I'll keep my eyes open to see if I see that microphone along the way. Disappointed didn't find that microphone. Like either somebody took it or it fell off the pack somewhere, and we did deviate to a couple of spots and even went up on the hill over there on the way out here. So in theory it could have fell off anywhere. Maybe when I was grabbing my the Garmin or something, I don't know. Hard to say. Anything's possible. Best of my knowledge, that spot back there was the only place I took off the backpack and the only place it would have fallen off, but you never know. So I'll keep my eyes peeled for it. If I see it, awesome. If I don't, you know, what can I do? Woodchuck said he's not too concerned about it, but I'll probably replace it for him next time he comes out here. So let's keep going and get back to the truck. Clock 2 miles, 52 minutes, so just under an hour. Sun's definitely coming up. So we'll keep going and get back to the truck. So far, nothing on that microphone. It's really kind of disturbed me. I didn't find it. Lost gloves out here. Microphone, they're replaceable. Any other high value items, you know, phone, GoPro, or heaven forbid even lose a firearm out here is not acceptable. That's why those, I try to keep extra track of those. GoPro's always in my hand, of course. Phone, I gotta double check every now and then and make sure that's in my pocket up here, my sleeve pocket. I can always feel it. And firearms are definitely secured. I choose the best holsters I possibly can with excellent retention and make sure nothing's gonna fall out. So I try to keep track of all my gear, and like I said, I'm not used to carrying a wireless mic, and I just clipped it on my strap, and it clearly fell off. And either somebody grabbed it, which is unlikely, or it's somewhere out here where it will remain for all eternity. Well, it's unlikely it fell off around here. I am following what I believe is my footsteps from the last time I was here. And hopefully I'll see it laying around somewhere, just like we did with that glove of ours we found. But the glove was just right in the middle of the pathway here, so easy to see. Getting close to the truck, but don't worry, this day's not even close to being over. Sun's not really even up yet. We're just getting started. But this is just the pregame show. We still got to get to our next point and start the actual hike today. I want to thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all your support. For me, I'm just some older guy walking through the desert, rambling on about things. But some of you guys really enjoy this, and I speak out here like you were right next to me. When the woodchuck was here, I was talking to him. This is how I spoke, and that's what I do. It's all from the heart. I don't stage anything. Nothing's planned. So what you see is what I see. What you see is what happened at the time. Make sure I'm going the right way. I guess it's straight across country here. All right, the truck is probably less than a half a mile to a quarter mile from here. We'll get in there, drink some water, eat our food, and get on the next point and get the real hike started. Obviously made it back on the clock. 2.93 miles, 72 minutes. Let's go and shut off the clock, saddle up in the truck, head on to the next point. Okay, made it back to the truck. I've got some chicken and Swiss rolls, sandwich rolls. We're gonna eat those and head on to the next point. Let's go. All right, we're pulling to the trailhead right now. 8:26 a.m. I got 1 bar of 5G signal and 50 degrees outside. So yeah, we're gonna park here and hike on out there. All right, folks, I've got 8:40, Saturday, December 16th. This starts our hike. Everything else was just a bonus. No vehicles, the truck is there. That beep was the Garmin. I just sent a message to Woodchuck to let him know that we're starting our hike. Feeling my pack, I think this, let me check my pack first. I think this freaking Camelback is leaking. All right, so starting our hike. I can't tell if the Camelback is leaking or if it's just really cold. It feels wet, but I think maybe it's just cold, I don't know. I didn't really see much moisture in there when I took off the Camelback to check, but I'll double check throughout the day to make sure it's not leaking. It's really disappointing though. I need top-notch gear, and if Camelback can't make a water bladder that doesn't leak, then I will no longer use them. Because out here in the desert, you know, it's some extreme stuff out here. We're not even in a war. You're in a war, it's got to be even tougher than that. And Camelback is a supplier for the U.S. military, which is why I use them. They're the leading brand of hydration equipment, but they're not the only brand out there. So, like I said, if this water bladder leaks, I'm not going to warranty it. I'm not going to buy a new one. I'm just going to go to a different pack, which is a setting because I really like this one. I like the color, I like the setup. It's perfect. But again, Camelback's not the only show in town, so just really annoying because I take care of my gear. I don't throw it around. I'm always washing the water bladder after every trip, letting it dry out properly. And I generally take care of all my gear, so hopefully it's not leaking. All right, Quail Springs hike. This is why we came here. We'll go ahead and start the clock. I didn't start the clock yet. All right. This is why we came out today. It's somewhat of a common hike. I don't know how far, see flipper stuff, I don't know how far people come out here, maybe just the Guzzler. Hopefully not all the way to the mines. I like to think that if there are still mine shafts out there, there might be artifacts or something untouched. That'd be awesome. Otherwise, this trip may be for nothing if it's nothing but prospect pits, or if it's something people have gotten to already. Not too far up here is a wildlife guzzler, and we'll check that out on the way. But this is a fairly common hike. So, I said, people come out here, I just don't know how far. Temperature's warmed up to about 50. That's fine. I do have 2 shirts on underneath my main shirt. So cold isn't an issue now, nor do I expect it to be for the rest of the day. And you know, as we keep moving, don't take many breaks, so as long as you keep moving, you won't get cold. Now we could drive on this, but it'd be difficult. These sharp rocks and uneven terrain, so it looks like there's a road all the way out there, but the reality is it's a little challenging drive out here, especially with this overgrown brush. Our first artifacts of the day, an old can right there, and some bones. This one still got some meat on it. And I was just gonna say, the last time I said this got some meat on it was Mysterious Cross, which is way up there, maybe 25 miles that way. Anyway, remember when I said that, and I kind of mysteriously, things got dead quiet, silent, really eerie feeling. Things are quiet right now, but I don't have the eerie feeling like I did before when I found those bones out there. So, I don't know. Personally, I think Mysterious Cross, when that happened, I think there was something there. And now this is a Kenny Veach investigation, because we are in the Desert National Wildlife Refuge, where Kenny Veach disappeared from many years ago. His cell phone was found by mine 10 to 15 miles that way. And you know, it's entirely possible he could have went out there and came back over here. I mean, it's a long hike, but it can be made in a day. And if he did intentionally disappear out here, want to throw everybody off, then yeah, park your truck at Joe May Road, leave your phone by the mine, and hike somewhere else. We're south of that point. He could have been here. Is it likely? Not likely, but likelier than here than, you know, Utah or someplace like that. Finding Kenny Veach like a needle in a haystack, he could be anywhere. So that's why any hike we do here in the wildlife reserve is the Kenny Veach investigation. Keep on going up this wash. Looks well traveled, and like I said, it's about three and a half miles each way, I think. Maybe more or less, I don't know. Okay, I think I see the Guzzler up there. All right, Quail Springs Wildlife Guzzler. Here's a trough. Looks like it's full of either bugs or pollen for animals to drink out of. I'm assuming there's a pipe that comes underground to that from these tanks here. Tanks that are covered from the sun, probably so they're not super hot. And because this is Quail Springs, I'm guessing they're spring fed. The spring is around here somewhere, and if they're tapping into it, I might not even be able to see it. Might be like an underground spring. Yeah, here it is. Wildlife water development constructed with sportsman dollars to benefit wildlife. Wow. Thank you for building this. You know who you are. let's take a look over here. And there's no reason. This, I guess, is a water pipe. Goes up to the spring. Really no reason to walk up here. I don't know how far it goes up at the spring. I kind of want to see if it just goes underground, or does it tap into a pool or something, or what. You could see more greenery up here by the spring. I can't tell. It goes up there. Spring could be way up there, or could be just right there behind those rocks. Regardless, that's not why we're here. So that's it for the guzzler, providing water for wildlife, spring-fed water, bighorn sheep, bobcat, mountain lion, rabbit, coyote, whatever. That's their drinking water supply. And like I said, I'm guessing this roof on here is to keep these tanks cool. There's a tank full of water so it can feed that basin over there. Check this out. Maybe an ancient pool or something, perhaps. I don't know. Spring fed at one time. Hard to say. There's some buckets there. I don't see anything in there. In addition to animals being around these springs, you gotta look for settlements, because back in the day, of course, people need water to survive, so it makes sense to build water around these springs. But this here is obviously fairly new. 83 frat DBH. I'm not sure what frat DBH is, but at any rate, 1983 built, I guess. I don't know. Let's keep on going. You can see my footprint in the soft soil here, and I don't see definitive motorcycle tracks, which means, yeah, somebody did take a dirt bike out here, but it's been a while. Months, could even be a year, I don't know. But at some point, somebody came out here with what I'm guessing is a dirt bike, and those are against the rules here. And for those of you asking who would know, if I come back and there's a game warden sitting at a trailhead or a ranger or somebody, I'd have some explaining to do. And at this point with the channel, I kind of have a reputation of doing the right thing. So that's why, you know, I'm not going to bring a dirt bike out here. On the clock, damn near a mile, 9 a.m., making good time. So far, it's been somewhat of a dull hike out here. We're following this ancient road / wash, whatever you want to call it, dirt bike tracks. Slight uphill incline means it'll be easier coming back. And other than that one bone I found, which I'm guessing is part of a deer, drugged there by a predator, I'm not seeing anything else out here. There was one dig, kind of a old prospect pit by the guzzler, and there should be several more where we're going. And probably a healthy 2 miles, 2 mile hike. Not quite as bad as hiking the Kenny Veach mine, but it's not a walk in the park. Especially considering we just did 3 miles down there at the mysterious mine looking for Woodchuck's lost microphone, that if it's still out there, we'll be out there for all eternity. Maybe the state-of-the-art wireless microphone will be nothing but a lost artifact 50 to 100 years when somebody else hikes out there. Or by then, uses a droid or avatar somehow, or even some sort of a weird drone that goes out there virtually. At any rate, keep on hiking, keep on going to get to where we're going. Yeah, you can see the berm right there where the dirt bikes went. Like, it may have been a while, like I said, since they've been out here. I don't know. It doesn't look recent, but these ruts in the wash aren't easily washed away, so. Alright, for those of you like numbers on the clock, if you could see that, elevation 5445, 9:15 a.m., 67-degree temperature, and it doesn't show how much speed we've traveled, but checking here, not speed but distance, 32 minutes, 1.26 miles, 273-foot elevation gain. So making progress. I'd like to think we're almost halfway there, so let's keep on going. I just reached back to feel my camelback, and it feels dry where earlier it felt moist and cold and moist. So perhaps being out in the cold, the hike, and then putting it in the truck, in the warmer truck, made some condensation on the outside because of water inside there, and that's the moisture that I felt. It seemed like a likely scenario because it's certainly not wet right now. Like I said many times before, I don't like this slight uphill incline on these soft rocks. It's just it's a little more challenging to walk up, but it'll be easier coming back. And the good thing is it's all somewhat flat, even though it's on an uphill grade. It's somewhat flat, so it should be easy peasy coming back. So far, nothing notable. Keep my eyes open. I've got the binoculars if necessary. Do not have the drone, which would have been nice to have, but not a big deal. Can't really use them out here anyway. But the points we're going to, I believe you could walk to. So let's keep on going and hightail it up there and see what we can find. By coming along, there's some more bones right there. I'm not sure who that is. They're broken, probably by a person, or even this dirt bikes ran over it when they found them, when they did come through here so long ago. These dirt bike tracks you see that I believe have been here for a while is part of the reason why you can't bring dirt bikes out here, because they permanently alter the landscape, whereas hiking doesn't. And you can't really say no horses if this is for bighorn sheep out here. So I believe horseback riding is permitted. I'm not sure, but I don't have a horse, so it's kind of irrelevant. This is probably an old ancient road. Was at one time. And you know, we saw that rusty can back there. You just never know what you find on these old ancient roads. Surprises. Google Earth's great, but it doesn't show everything. That's why we keep our eyes open, and you just never know what you find out here. Probably that way, I think, is the way to go. Yeah, I am wearing the vinyl gloves. It warmed up a little, so I don't need my full gloves out here, so I took them off. But these vinyl gloves are great, and I've said many times in many of the videos, but for the benefit of those who haven't seen the other videos, I wear vinyl gloves because they're a cheap, quick and easy glove liner. An extremely lightweight glove. No, I wouldn't climb with them, but one of the biggest reasons why I personally wear them, it's extremely dry here in southern Nevada, especially in the cold winter time. When you get dry, cold air and hands are a little bit dirty, they can get really dry and cracked and cause painful cracks in your hands. And this is what happens to me sometimes. So these gloves protect my hands from that. Here's a food wrapper. Somebody's been here. Maybe not recently, but somebody has, clearly. Litter bug tossers. Some people call litter bugs tossers, and I know what the other term, what tosser means, but littering is not a good thing. And some people say you couldn't have picked up that piece of trash, it weighs virtually nothing. The reason I don't is because why pick up one if you don't pick up everything? See? Definitely a dirt bike. Look at this. Maybe not recent, but definitely a dirt bike. But yeah, why pick up one piece of trash? You don't pick up everything. I'm not here to collect trash. I don't like trash out here. You see a lot of it out here. And picking up one small candy wrapper is going to make a difference if there's hundreds or thousands of pieces of trash all around out here. So that's just the way it is. There's some cactus, cholla, whatever. Stay away from that stuff. That'll stab you like a needle. The road path is getting less defined out here. I don't know where these dirt bike tracks went. Maybe they stopped. No, they're up here. It looks like there is some more here. They went cross country. See, you can kind of see where they took the turn, dug in a little bit here. Good thing is if a dirt bike made it out here, it's going to be easy to walk on, because riding a dirt bike isn't as easy as you think. Evidence of civilization, old and new. Oh, there's an old rusty can right there. A rock cairn. And dirt bike tracks. Can't tell if it's one or two or three, or if it's several that have been out here multiple periods of time. Like I said, I don't believe they're recent. But this is the way they went. Now I know about these mines because I did a good careful Google Earth recon. It's possible a lot of people may not know about them, which is what I hope, because sometimes it's possible to find amazing artifacts at these old mines if nobody knows about them. But if somebody knows about them, people come out there, they will steal anything of value. They will deface the mines, they will break things, and I don't know, I don't know what causes people to want to break and destroy and deface things. There's just nothing in me that would take any pleasure in doing that. And it's a damn shame. These artifacts you find, they're treasures. Why would you want to destroy that? Some people do. There's a cave in Las Vegas, Cowboy Cave, Google it. That is one where people hike to and spray painted the inside of this magnificent cave. Absolutely horrid. I'm gonna make a video out there one of these days. You'll see. But yeah, people just, this majestic cave, they went out there and spray painted everything. I mean, who does that? One and 3/4 miles. 1 3/4 miles to the first point. So, not that far. And we're getting there. So far, nothing eventful. All right, we come across some more bones. Big bones. Large animal. Spine. They're old, they've been here a while. Probably bigger than human. I'm guessing bighorn sheep, maybe. What else is out here? See anything? On the clock, 1.85 miles, 49 minutes, 398 elevation gain. All right, that's all I saw, just those bones right there. You never know what you may find out here in the desert. Less than a mile to go. It's warmed up considerably. If we get to the mines, I'm gonna have to shed some of these base layers I have on because it's getting too warm. Zero cell signal, GPS signal, no problem. So I can see the maps, and the Garmin is our only means of communication out here because there's no cell signal. I have sent a couple of check-ins so that people know I'm doing all right. And that's it. Like I said, it's less than a mile, so I'm gonna hump it this last mile, check out these mines, and begin the trek back. We're coming up a dry creek bed, a little wash here. Less than a mile towards the target. Not really looking around. There could be something right here on the other side of the bush and we wouldn't see it. I'm just watching what's right in front of me. Oh, we had those little wraps, sandwich wraps on the way out. So I'm not hungry, I feel okay. Didn't get much sleep last night, about five and a half hours, I guess. But yeah, we'll continue on. Less than a mile to go. Just check GPS. Just over a quarter mile to go. So we are almost there. The thing about Google Earth, our planet is a vast place, and Google Earth shows any location on it. So some areas is like, no problem, I can get to it. It takes a significant hike, a significant effort to get there. So a quarter mile from here should be right up in those hills right up there. That's where we're going. Still seeing the dirt bike tracks. This, I believe this is or was an ancient road, and I believe it goes all the way through towards Mormon Well. I think so. These dirt bike tracks could be up to a year old, hard to say how old. But so we got about a quarter mile to go, and should be almost the first point. There's no piece of rusted metal there. It's a sign of civilization. You never know when we may find us when we get close to mine. Horse flies keep buzzing around. It's really annoying. Seem to be a lot of flies out in the woods here. Oh my gosh. Should be up on the hill, just up a little bit more. I hear something fairly fresh. Look like something animal may have regurgitated something there. I don't know what it is, but that's clearly fresh. Okay, been over. Big time lightheadedness. Lightheadedness and dizzy. Okay, that's what happens. See, we're 3.86. We're going on 7 miles today, so yeah, I bend over and get up really quick, I'm gonna get lightheaded. 7 miles, and I feel perfectly fine. I'm a little hungry. I can go for a nice breakfast someplace, a real breakfast, pancakes, you know, the whole works, but that's not an option right now and won't be for a while. Just looking around for anything interesting. This is part of the hike where the terrain's a little bit different than desert, so you never know what you may find out here. You can still see these ancient dirt bike tracks. The ground here's a little softer, so the rains, I'm guessing last September, the heavy rains that came through southern Nevada smoothed out and washed away some of these dirt bike tracks, but not all of them. They came up this ancient road. The mines are on a hill up there somewhere. And yes, I am still wearing the vinyl glove liners. Just a little bit more, we'll be there. I just checked the GPS, Gaia GPS, and based on my calculations, we've arrived. The point I have mapped out, the mine shafts or tailings pile where there's a likely mine shaft, are on that hill up there somewhere. Now, I was going to walk straight up to them from here because they're like right up there somewhere. But this road evidently goes way down here a little bit more and then curves around up to them. And I think that's the route I'm going to take because I don't want to go cross country where it's really rugged. But we're at the point, we're here. So it's up there somewhere. So it's just a point of coming up here and the road should curve off to the right, I believe. But yeah, this is an old ancient road. I marked a path where there should be a road or something leading up there. And this is it. It doesn't look like a road, but it is an ancient road leading up there. And I like coming to these places where nobody's been here before, because let's face it, I want to be the first to find a 100-year-old artifact, an undiscovered, untouched mine or something. But unfortunately, let's see, we got 4 miles on the clock. This is a 4-mile hike from the trailhead pretty much, so now you know exactly where it is. But other people know exactly where it is too, because here's a marker somebody left. And I'm sure this is not from the old Western days. Could be, but I sincerely doubt it. That's probably the last couple years, where somebody was out here, somebody did a hike out here, did a Google Earth recon perhaps, and saw these tailings piles and knew their mines out here. My only hope is that someone with enough common decency to leave everything intact the way they found it. That's how I leave things out here. You know, artifacts, things you find, they're for everyone to enjoy. They're a part of our history. And I don't take from these places, but people, you know, they don't have the same morals as me. They will rob you blind and take whatever they can get their hands on. Alright, I'm guessing this is the way. I have to double check the GPS, but this is the only way that looks like a road that should lead right up to these old mine shafts. A lot of you ask if there's animals out here. I don't see a whole lot, but they're here. I heard some poop to show you. That's more than likely a coyote. I'm guessing. Hard to say, but something about the size of a coyote. And I pick them after my own dogs all the time, so it's no more than a day old, I would say. Can't even tell it's a road, but I'm pretty sure this is the way to go. They have marked out that looks like a road on Google Earth. And it should lead right to these, should be a fork up here, going left and going right. And there's a tailings pile on each end, so we'll have to go both ways. Here's one artifact, a small tin. See what it says. S186, established 1806 something. I don't know. Who knows? Let's keep going. This might be the fork up here that I saw on Google Earth. Yeah, I think it is. All right. I'm gonna double check the GPS, and there should be a mine tailing pile that way and this way. We'll check this way first. Almost looks like an old fire road, but it is clearly an ancient road leading to this, what might be a mine shaft up here. It could be nothing more than a prospect pit. It could be sealed off, I don't know. But it's a long hike out here. That could be it up there, I think, I don't know. It's a long hike for anybody who wants to get out here. Yeah, that might be it up there. Let's just roll film the whole way. I think it is. Okay. Yeah, here's a big tailings pile. So there is there's likely a shaft bigger than a prospect pit. The only question is it open? And the answer is, wow, it's open. Oh yes, we found a mine. We're going in. I'm gonna take a quick look around, then we're going in. I don't know how far it goes. Do have the night sun for this. Here's some prospect pits. Some old wood. All right. Now I did put on GPS. I did put on the map that there's a possible object down there, but I really think it's a large rock. I really do. So I'm not going to hike down that hill. Based on the tailings pile, this will go in a ways. I'll pull out the binoculars maybe and check the rest of the area around here. But for right now, I'm going to send a quick check-in satellite message. Pull out the night sun, 10,000 lumen flashlight, and see what's in this unexplored cavern. Go around. All right, put the flashlight, go check it out. All right, at this time we're going to enter the mine shaft. I'm not going to do anything that is unsafe. It looks like it's built in solid rock. I'm not even sure how far it goes in. I'm not sure if there's any animals in there, so I'm using my left hand to hold the flashlight and the camera. My right hand is free in case I need to grab my sidearm. Trust me, the last thing I want to do is have to fire inside here. But if I'm being chased by a mountain lion, it's hardly any other option. All right, let's enter this. Night sun activate. 4 is the brightest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Something triangular up there. Man, I wish Woodchuck was with me right now. Just searching all around. That goes up. Okay. It appears to be solid rocks, a piece of wood right there. If try to position the camera and light together. If I see anything unsafe. I'm gonna back out of here carefully. I think I might stop right there. Okay. I think this is the end. Might be some ore or something. Can't really tell. Are these pine cones in here? Gotta have been an animal brought this stuff in here. Alright, so I'm it looks like pine cones or something. Why would pine cones be in here? Pack rat, cactus, look at this. There's some I'm trying to light somewhere else you could see. Pieces of cactus here. Somebody or something was storing food here. Some of the cactus looks burnt. Okay. Let's try to make our way out of here. That's clearly all there is. Alright. That's it. Alright. Let's get out of here. Night sun off. Camera filming. I don't want to hit my head again. Alright. Let's get out of here. I don't know if you can hear on video. I'm going to reposition the camera around and not say anything, just listen. It sounded like a thumping off in the distance. I don't know if you could hear that. It was really faint. I even tried to hold my breath, but it's a thumping off in the distance. It sounds like there's a shooting range down there and somebody's shooting, but far away. And indeed there is. You could see that mountain way off in the distance. I believe it's Gas Peak. But there's a shooting range, Clark County Shooting Complex, which is on the other side of Gas Peak, and I should not be hearing that noise here. Possible, but doubtful. But it's consistent with some shooting, but way off in the distance. So it's just weird hearing that out here because it's pretty far. This is extremely remote, but because it's on top of a mountain, believe it or not, I have cell service, and I just made a phone call. So yeah, I've got cell service out here. Mine, it does go in. Obviously, it goes in a little bit, not too far. It will make a great place for shelter. I'm not sure who put that material back there. If it was a person or animal, I would guess animal. Hard to say, but at any rate, there definitely was a mine shaft out here, and it has been conquered. But this isn't the only one. For here, I believe this is the only point I have marked. Like I said, there's another point down there that I'm probably about 90% or more certain is a rock, because I did check the updated Google satellite photo, and it looks like a rock. So I don't want to bush crash through here if that's all it is a rock. And people build cabins and structures. You usually don't see them on the side of a hill like this or someplace like around here. What we're gonna do now is head down the road to that junction, keep on going. There's some more tailings piles up there, and I'm assuming there may be one or more shafts to go check out. So let's head down there and check it out. All right, back to this little junction here. Heading up the other direction. So I saw a couple tailings piles up here, and there's some other shafts we'll be able to check out. So far, no artifacts in that one. It's just a hole in the side of the mountain that went in. And who knows, there could have been artifacts there at one point in time, and they could have been looted. You just never know. Shouldn't be too far of a walk. Worst case scenario, at least there was one shaft out here. So we didn't hike out here for nothing. Keep your eyes open, you never know what we'll find. I've never been here before. Alright, first couple tailings pile, one here, one here. We got this here, looks like a prospect pit. Now something does go in. Come over here and check. Yeah, that looks like it does go in there, but it may have collapsed. I'm not going to go in that little crevice. It probably doesn't go very far, based on this tailings pile that I see. Take a June bug mine, for example. That huge tailings pile, I knew that went way in there. But he's still, oh, there's another one down there. Prospect pit or something. We'll check that in just a moment. I think that's just a prospect pit. Something over here. Tailings pile. Yeah, let's check this first. I just can't tell from up here. Yeah, there's no shaft. It's a little prospect hole is all it is. So people dig and see if it's worth digging any further, and they don't because they don't find anything. This might be something. Take a look over here. This does go in, looks like. Let me get back here. Alright. It does, but it's technically a prospect hole. It doesn't go in more than 12 feet maybe. Can you see the back there? Not worth crawling down there. Let's check up here and see if there's anything else. Prospect hole. I'm just watching where I put my feet. I don't want to put my foot on something that's unstable, like these rocks here. Ugh. Okay. Prospect hole. Let's check over here. I can't tell if that's something over there or if there's something over there. But I think this all I have mapped out. Nothing really major. I don't see anything else here, do you? That's the thing, you'd be right on top of a shaft and not even see it, so you gotta look for the tailings pile. We'll go over here and see if I can see anything. That might be a tailings pile there, that might be a entrance over here. Sometimes you can't tell until you're right on it. So, just carefully making our way through this. That is not an entrance. And that's a steep canyon right there, wow. Oh, this one here is something. There's a sign in front of it too, so I'm guessing that is an entrance. Yeah, it is. Okay. All right. Oh, let me guess. Unsafe mine. Keep out. Yep, I knew it. All right. We're at least gonna peek in. That one may go in there, but just looking right here, it doesn't look like it goes in very far. And you can tell the ones that don't have, the ones like this really aren't really worth going in sometimes. See the ones that have like railroad tracks going in, you can tell those are pretty good sized. And this one here's got a decent tailings pile, but not that big. But that's it. That's it. Okay. We came, we saw. Wasn't really worth coming out here, but at least now we know what's out here. There was a shaft. We did go inside. We came out. We got some exercise today, and you got a chance to tag along with us, so that's always a good thing. Tailings piles, prospect pit, tailings piles. This is all what I saw on Google Earth, so I don't know if there's any more up there. I think this is it. Yeah, see, this is just, well, this is a caved in one, but there's a tailings pile for it, so a decent size, but not massive. You can always tell how deep a mine goes by the side of the tailings pile outside of it. These mines here are probably dug by one or two people, hoping to make a quick buck. You heard about the gold rush, 1849, I guess it was. Probably part of the gold rush, I guess. people come out west to do their mining, and these mines may have been dug by individuals who have a couple of donkeys and a horse. They come out here and load the donkeys up with ore, and ride back into town with the ore to sell it or whatever. And that's about what these are. The bigger, more organized mines, that's what I'm looking for, because that's where you find the artifacts. These smaller ones, usually don't see anything there. But like a couple of my other videos, you see the mines that have like a railroad track going in for the mine cars. Those are pretty decent sized operations, and those may have artifacts. But unfortunately, if you want to find the good stuff, it's not anywhere near Las Vegas. It's most of them is farther north. It's a significant drive, like a 2-day drive to get there. Well, you can get there in a day, but you won't have any daylight left, so it's probably like a 1 or 2 day trip just to get up there. And the vast majority of day trips, like these ones that I do, unfortunately, you're not going to find much, because everybody's access to Google Earth and everybody's scouring the countryside looking for interesting things just like we do. And people find this stuff and they get there first, if there's even anything interesting there. All right, here's that junction. I'm gonna take a quick rest here, take off these base layers that I have, and we'll begin the 4-mile trek back. All right, so I had this Reebok kind of warm insulated top on and under the shirt, and it was just getting a little too warm, so I took it off. I feel cooler. I have just a kind of Under Armour heat gear on under this, which is fine. That should allow a little better ventilation, but this really helped when it was cold. All right, that's it. We packed up. Looking at the clock, I would say we have at least 4 miles, a healthy 4 miles back. So it's mostly downhill, and I'm just gonna hump it. I'm just gonna go as quick as I can and just hump it. But keep in mind, I show 4.79 miles, but if you take out the amount we walked around those mines up on the hill, I'd say probably a good 4 miles. And 6, 7, that's 7 miles we've done so far. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, it's gonna be a 10 miler. 10, 11 miles today. I feel fine so far. I'll be hungry when I get back. I'm not gonna stop and eat. I'm not gonna have any of the snacks that I have. I'm not hungry right now. I'm okay. I just want to get back. Thought I saw a can or something in here. Some sort of artifact. Maybe not. Ah, there was a can. Okay. Yeah, right there. Almost looks like it's full of something. Well, dirt's coming out, so you could see the holes in it. Then we found an intact can of something. No such luck. All right. Enough of old cans. Let's get moving. Okay, path goes that way. But I know the trail we need to be on is down there, so I'm gonna go across country. The shortest path between 2 points is a straight line. And I don't mind bush crashing a little bit if it saves us a little bit of time. Because the path we need to be on should be just right down here. I'm glad we found a shaft. It's always hit and miss. You never know what you're gonna find until you get out there. I didn't see the shaft on Google Earth. All I saw was the tailings pile, so I knew there was something out there. Didn't even know if it was open or not, but I knew there was something out there, so. Indeed there was. Curiosity satisfied. Point checked off on the list. And this has been I'd want to come out here for a long time. I'd known about these for maybe 2 years, and I've been meaning to hike out here, just hadn't, so now we know. Here's the road. And that's it. 4 miles, let's do it. I was walking along and then I saw this glass sparkling here. I was gonna keep on walking because I see trash all the time, and I realized we're pretty far out for glass to be sparkling. I looked up, I see more trash here. And let's see where it leads. Cans, very old cans. Something moved, it looks like a bird. Where's this trash trail leading us? There's something in here. Old cans. barrel over there. More broken glass. Can. There's a can right there. Come up here, then we'll go back down towards that barrel. And the can over here. Busted glass. More cans. Okay. I'm not going to go too far off the trail, but you see trash like this, usually there's something else out here. Artifacts or something. People don't dump things in the middle of nowhere for no reason. There could have been a camp here at one time. Back in the days, everything came in a can. That's why you see a lot of cans here. I'm just looking around, see if I see anything in the trees. And the can here. More cans. Okay, the goal is to go up here a little more and then come all the way back down by where that drum was, that barrel. See if there's a settlement, or even hit the jackpot and find an old cabin. But usually, old trash like that is the first sign that there's something nearby. So I'll have to drop a pin there and check Google Earth later, see if there's anything in the area. I'm not seeing anything out here, are you? I'm gonna go right to this rock up here and then come back. See if there's anything in this canyon. Doesn't look like it. You never know, an old mine, a cabin, or something. I'm not seeing anything, are you? Let's head back. So far, nothing. Just some trash laying around, that's all I've seen so far. I'm trying to find where I saw that barrel. I thought it was right over here somewhere. Is it down more? I don't have to go to the road and backtrack, but I will if I have to. I just want to see if there's anything else close by. Well, this is the way we came. There's something up here. More cans. Just cans, just a lot of cans. It's a piece of metal or something here. An old pot maybe? Stew pot? Okay, here's that barrel. Maybe there's a body in there. Can't tell. Let's see if this will work. Can you see in there? Let's try this. Trying to get the light right. Oh shit. I see honeycomb. It's a freaking hornet's nest is what it is. Holy crap. A can. There's an old hornet's nest in there, that's for damn sure. I saw the honeycomb. Clearly no hornets in there right now, but whatever's in there, I'm gonna let it be. Yeah, hornet's nest. If there's a body in there, then so be it. I'm not gonna mess with it. What's this device? Strange. Any idea what it is? Comment below. Alright, so that barrel, ancient hornet's nest. That's it. Let's keep on going. Get out of here. I don't see anything else in the area. Do you? Just walk over here real quick. I'm thinking anything, but you never know. It's hard to say. That old barrel could have been for cooking or heating oil. Carried out here on a mule. I don't know. I don't think it's a body. It's kind of far to be out here for a body, to be a body. For someone to come all the way out here just to dump a body. But it appears to be sealed, so I'm not going to mess with it. And I did see that huge honeycomb in there, so clearly it is or was a hornet's nest at one point in time. Let's keep going. All right, quick break in the shade. On the clock, 6.2 miles, 3 hours. That's not including the 3 miles we hiked to the mysterious mine first. So I'm dragging. I need a little bit of beef jerky and kind of an energy bar there. And then I'm gonna eat these on the way, so let's keep going. Now you remember we followed motorcycle tracks all the way in here. And I'm not seeing them anymore, so we've come off there somehow. And it's relatively hard to get lost here. I'm pretty sure we're going the right way, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'm gonna go check the phone, GPS on the phone. And lo and behold, the message I get is, iPhone unavailable, try again in 37 minutes. Seriously, Apple, this is ridiculous. Effing ridiculous. 38 minutes without GPS. Fortunately, I've got the Garmin here, which shows us we are on the right track. If not, we need to go a little bit further that way towards the middle of the valley. But the Garmin's a great backup device, so I'm glad I have it. And we're tracking same place, same way we came. We're just a little off to the left over here, and that's fine. But it all goes to the same place. So thank goodness we have the Garmin. Yep, Garmin's right. Here's that old road we came in on. So thank you, Garmin, and thank you, Woodchuck, for leaving your beef jerky from 2 weeks ago. iPhone's still locked. 37 minutes now. It's weird. It just rang. I believe the telemarketer that called, but it's strange that it's still receiving calls even though it's locked. That wildlife guzzler shouldn't be too far up here. Then from there, I believe it's half a mile to the trailhead. My feet are a little sore. Mentally, I feel fine. My legs are a little tired, but not really. Plenty of steam left. We just finished some beef jerky. Ate those turkey wraps or chicken wraps before we came out here, so we're good to go. Plenty of water. Even this doggone phone is locked from use for some reason. Maybe I had it in my pocket, hit the passkey too many times. I don't know. If it's a dire emergency, I can text someone on the Garmin. Not a huge deal. I'm sore. There's the Guzzler spring-fed water point for animals, and it's been a long walk. I can't believe we went all the way out there and back. On the clock, 8.64 miles, 3 hours, let's just say 4 hours, 1,200 foot elevation gain, 12:43 p.m. We got half a mile to get back. I'm hoping to get back to the truck by 1 p.m. Air it up and on the highway by 2, and if we're lucky, home by 2:30 or 3. And then we rest. And this video here, I'm not gonna tell you when it's gonna be published, because if you're watching it right now, obviously it's published. Finally, phone's still locked, unavailable for 21 minutes. That's beyond ridiculous. But we did make it back. There's the truck on the clock. 9.10 miles, 1,200 foot elevation gain, 4 hours and 8 minutes. That was a long hike. So if it's 9 miles on the clock, 9 over here, you can see it better over there. Anyway, 9 miles on the clock, 9, 10, plus the 3 miles, that's a 12 miler. It's a 12 mile a day. So what I'm gonna do right now is take off my gear, put in the truck, and then get out of here. And then we'll stop at the visitor center, air up, and close out the video there. But yeah, that's it, 12 miles. I mean, like I said, mentally I feel fine. Physically, my legs are tired, need to rest. But yeah, I'm good to go, 12 miles. Probably could have gone another 5 miles maybe, I don't know. Will I be able to hike up Gas Peak? No, that's a hell of a hike up there. So it just goes to show you, Investigation Kenny Veach, 12 miles in a day, yeah, no problem. 15, maybe even more than that possibly, but you know, 20-30 miles, that's just not going to happen. And this right here is a 22 casing, and that's a no-no out here. You're not supposed to be shooting. You can carry firearms, you just can't shoot them. Somebody's shooting out here. Anyway, let's get out of here. It's a pleasant 60 degrees outside. I've got 1:13 on the clock, and we're just making our way back to the visitor center right now, where we're going to air up. But the windows are down. It's a nice day outside. Big difference when we came out here. The sun is up. When we came out here, the moon was up. We are airing back up. Tires back to the road PSI. Thanks for onboard air compressor. Hope you like the adventure. If you like what you see, please like the video and subscribe. That really helps increase the channel and the video's popularity, so more people get to see it. And the more people that subscribe and like, the more likely I'm going to make more videos. Until the next time, see you on the next adventure. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the videos, please subscribe to the channel and you'll be notified when I post a new one. All of my videos are unscripted as they happen. I can't promise they'll be exciting, but I can promise they'll be 100% real. My name is Steve from Las Vegas, and these are my adventures.